Welcome to Nurse's Handbook. In today's session, I will be dealing with the anatomy of the heart. Cardiovascular system. When we speak of the cardiovascular system, it basically consists of three things. Means three components together forms the cardiovascular system. The first is the heart. Its function is to pump the blood to the whole body. Second component is the blood, and the third component is the blood vessel, which helps to transport the blood to the heart and back from the heart to the whole body. So now let us see in detail the first component of the cardiovascular system, that is the heart. Heart is a hollow muscular organ which has four chambers, that is the left and right atrium and the left and right ventricle. What the heart does? Its main function is to pump the blood to the whole body, and as you can see it here in the picture, that the shape of the heart resembles to that of a cone. Now coming to the size of the heart, it is about 12 cm, that is 5 inch long, 9 cm, that is 3.5 inch wide at its broadest point, and 6 cm thick. A human heart is roughly the same size as the closed fist of a human being. Let us see the weight of the heart. In females, it generally weighs between 210 to 250 grams, and in males, it may weigh between 300 to 310 grams. So now here we have a question. Question is, the transportation system of body is option A, endocrine system, option B, cardiovascular system, option C, integumentary system, and option D, urinary system. And the correct answer is option B, cardiovascular system. As we have already discussed that the cardiovascular system consists of three components, that is heart, blood and blood vessels. All three together functions in such a way that the whole body receives and the heart pumps the blood. Now let us see the position of the heart. It lies in the thoracic cavity in the mediastinum. Now comes, what is mediastinum, or where is the mediastinum? It is the middle section of the thoracic cavity between your left and right pleural cavities. The heart lies obliquely a little more towards left than the right. Now comes the base and the apex of the heart. As you can see that the base is pointing towards above, and the apex, that is the lower part of the heart, is pointing towards the left side. At the base of the heart, that is the upper part of the heart, extends up to the level of the second rib, and the apex, that is about 9 cm to the left of the midline at the fifth intercostal space. Apex is mainly formed of the left ventricle. Here comes the question. Apex beat is felt at which intercostal space? Options are third, option B fourth, option C fifth, and option D sixth. And the correct answer is option C fifth. Next question. The apex of the heart is formed mostly by option A, left ventricle, option B, central ventricle, option C, right atrium, and option D, left atrium. And the correct answer is option A, left ventricle. Next question. Auscultatory area in the left mid-clavicular line at the level of fifth intercostal space is the dash area. Option A, tricuspid, option B, pulmonic, option C, aortic, and option D, mitral. And the correct answer is option D, mitral. Here comes the next question. Apical pulse is assessed by placing the diaphragm of the stethoscope at the area of option A, mitral area, option B, pulmonic area, option C, aortic area, and option D, tricuspid. And the correct answer is option A, the mitral area. Next question. The apical impulse of heart is normally felt at option A, left second intercostal space, option B, left fifth intercostal space, option C, right second intercostal space, and option D, right fifth intercostal space. And the correct answer is option B, left fifth intercostal space. Now let us see the organs associated with the heart. Means what all are the organs which come in front of the heart, what comes behind the heart, under the heart, etc. So here we start inferiorly, that is below the heart is the central tendon of diaphragm. Then superiorly means the upper area of the heart is the great blood vessels, that is the aorta, superior vena cava, and the pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. Now anteriorly means in front of the heart is the sternum and ribs. Then comes the posterior, that is at the back side of the heart is the esophagus and the trachea. Lastly, laterally means on the sides of the heart, that is the lungs. Pericardium. Now we will be seeing in little detail about what is pericardium and how it helps the heart and what are the functions of the pericardium. Pericardium. Peri means around and cardium means heart. So the membrane that surrounds the heart is called the pericardium. It is a fibroserous sac that covers the heart and the roots of the great vessels. Pericardium has got two layers, that is the fibrous pericardium and the serous pericardium. Now let us see in detail the layers of the pericardium. The first one is the fibrous pericardium, that is the outermost layer of the pericardium. It is tough and inelastic and it is mainly made up of dense irregular connective tissue. Now let us see its function. The main function is it prevents overstretching of the heart. As we know that fibrous pericardium is tough and inelastic, so it will not stretch. It will prevent overstretching in certain disease conditions. Second is it provides protection, and third is it keeps the heart in position. Coming to the second layer of the pericardium, that is the serous pericardium. It is thinner and more delicate membrane in comparison to the fibrous pericardium. Serous membrane has again got two more layers, that is the parietal layer and the visceral layer. Parietal layer is the outer layer of the serous pericardium which is fused to the fibrous pericardium. Visceral layer is the inner layer of the serous pericardium which is also known as epicardium. There is one more important point, that is this epicardium tightly adheres to the surface of the heart, thus forming one layer of the heart itself. The space between the parietal and the visceral layer of the serous pericardium is known as the pericardial cavity. And in between this cavity, we have a thin film of serous fluid which is known as the pericardial fluid, and it normally measures about 50 ml. Thank you for watching. For more such videos, do like, share and subscribe to our channel, The Nurse's Handbook.